Hey guys, and welcome to the rehab of DDP. Yes, I've injured myself. Some of you might know from Facebook. I originally injured myself, I guess it's about 8 months ago, in a match that I had, a tag team match, where I didn't wear my knee brace and I hyperextended my knee in the match. It didn't really bother me that much till a couple days later, and then it became more of a nuisance. When you get a little tear in your knee, it makes like a flap. And the flap gets in between here, so when you're trying to bend your knee, it irritates it, inflames it. So I went and got an MRI about 2 weeks ago, sent it to my doc in Atlanta. He said, okay, we're going to scope you, clean you out, it's not a big deal. Well, that was before I took the fall on the movie Pizza Man. What happened was I was filming a scene where I would jump out of the car and put all my pressure on this leg. And this is where the tear is, so I'm irritating that every time. I run to the other car, grab the girl, pull her out, reverse chin lock on her, gun to her head, back off, or I'll ventilate her head. You know, and I'm swinging her around, and the first couple times was great. On the 5th time, for a safety, that's what they call, let's get one more for a safety. When I ripped her out, pulled her around, my foot went like in a little hole, and it like buckled my knee quick, and now me and her going down. But my foot stuck in this hole, and pop! And I heard a big pop in this knee, and it hurt like hell. So, you know, they got to carry me off. I can't even walk on the damn thing. Ice my knee up. I have to do some more scenes, but at least I'm sitting. So I got, at that point, 6 more days of shooting. And, you know, the show must go on. So I went to a massage therapist, my girl Sandy Vale, who's amazing, heller worker, but really gets into the fashion and the really deep tissue. And she just worked on my knee for 5 days. So that's the only reason I can walk right now. But if you see the way I'm walking, I was to a point where I couldn't swing it through. Today, I'm actually getting a little motion there. I can swing that foot through a little bit. The reason I'm bringing all this to you is because I want you to see the rehabilitation of DDP. And where I am before the operation, where I will be probably 2 or 3 days after the operation, and I'll do it once a week to see what happens. So for starters, I could get my ass all the way to the ground in catcher position, right? Well, I was at a point before this fall, I could get down about this far, but it irritated me after that. I would have to work it in, but it was just a nuisance. Now it's pain. Like I can't go deeper than that. All my weight is on this leg, by the way. If I'm in a warrior position, and this is just a straight leg, and I can flex that, getting that knee over the ankle, I can get really deep in that. That feels fine. I can do all my movements. Other side, you see, I'm using all this leg for support. I can turn that foot in, I can square my hips, and I get that slight bend. And for right now, that's all I really need. But if I try to get deeper, it hurts. So don't do that. Work around your injury. So of course now I can get myself into my punches. I can still do my workout. I can still do the push-ups. I can still do everything but the squat. So I work around it. So for those of you who are at home and you're watching this and you can't do some of the moves, well, now I can't do some of the moves, but I will be able to, and so will you if you keep at it. Right now, because of your weight, because of your back pain, because of your knee pain, if you work around it and strengthen it, you know, as long as you don't have something torn like I do, you can heal yourself. So I've showed you the warrior position. I showed you the squat. I can balance on this leg pretty good. So just to show you with this leg, I can pull that leg out straight out in front of me and hold that there. This leg, whole different animal. I mean, just picking this knee up, I can feel something pulling in my knee. So to pick it up, that's fine. But straightening the knee, straighten the knee. Oh, that was a tongue twister. I'm straightening it. Not happening. So got the crane position here, the warrior, squat. What else? I think that's about it. Oh, safety zone. I don't know if I showed you that. For safety zone right now, and this is where I was really noticing was a big problem for me, I can only get back that far. Again, I can't bend my knee. So what I'll do is slowly, work it back from frog back into safety zone. So there are my 4 positions that I'm really having trouble with. The rest of it I work around it and I make the workout my own so I can still get 45-minute hour workout in while I'm injured. And now I'm going to rehab it back. So if you want to check back on this, probably about 3 days after the operation, I'm going to show you where I am then, and then once a week to see where I'm going. So if you're tracking yourself, these pictures that I want you to take on the site on Team YRG, those 6 YRG strength and flexibility pictures, they're essential. So you can see where you're starting. I already know where I'm starting, but I wanted to have it on camera so you could see the journey as well. It's no Arthur Boorman transformation, but who is? But I think everybody should film pieces of themselves when they're first starting YRG so you can see as it goes along that, you know, you can see that your body is making amazing strength and flexibility gains. That's all I got for today. And check back with me in a week or so.